2nd ESPY Awards is now open. We're right outside the Dolby Theater. That's where it'll all go down. And of course, you know exactly what that means. Here in Hollywood, California, by the way, it's a little toasty. All of your favorite athletes, and there's Myles Garrett, some of your favorite celebrities. Oh yeah, yes. They're gonna be making their way down this red carpet. There's LSU Gymnastics.
It's a great group.
Yeah, pretty solid group. They could, some of those, you know, they might be able to hear their name tonight at the ESPY Awards.
At least a couple.
Of course, we're celebrating what has been an exceptional, amazing, beautiful year in sports. That's, what is it, July right now? We're going all the way back to July last year.
Yes.
It's going to be a good one. That's inside the theater, getting ready for Serena Williams to host. Oh, and I heard she's got some surprises for us this year.
We love that.
Yeah.
We need a great host this year.
Exactly, She's going to bring the heat, and I love that we've seen a lot from Serena this year. All right, welcome to the ESPYS Red Carpet Show presented by Nissan. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Christine Williamson, Lyles Jr. looking sharp, my friends.
I mean, but not quite nearly as sharp as you.
Obviously.
Ever.
Yeah, never. Too bad you guys couldn't see the full fit. I do have a hoodie on the back of my dress. If you go to my Instagram, you'll be able to see those pics.
At the Ball Girl.
Yes, thank you for that. Harry, big day, big night.
It is.
Yeah,
Christine, this is one of the best days on the sports calendar. We get to see so much greatness throughout the year at all different kinds of levels, and this is the night that we get to celebrate it all. I know I'm excited.
It's going to be a great one. The people were kind of gathering behind us. I was trying to see what was going on behind us. There's a lot of people out there. We have a third member of our squad, and this is a new face, okay? You guys know him. You love him. He always looks good. He brings the juice. It is one Cam Newton, who's hanging out on the red carpet. What's going on, Cam? Looking good, my friend.
Christine, I'm telling you, I'm just trying to catch up to you guys' swag. You guys are literally up there in the penthouse while I'm down here live in the outhouse on the red carpet, getting to some unbelievable takes and some unbelievable conversations. But Harry, I'm trying, bro.
You got it.
You look good.
You got it, man.
You look good.
You're not trying, he's doing it.
Unfortunately, as Cam mentioned, he doesn't have the AC. We do have AC over here on the set. Unfortunately, he doesn't. But he's the one that's getting all the tea on the red carpet. He's the interviewer that gets to pull things out of people. Unlike us, you know, we try to stay. We've been employed by Mickey for a minute.
Right. We're definitely. I don't want to sound the lazier end, but we're definitely more cushy today.
Yeah, exactly,
So we appreciate you.
Excited to hear all the conversations that he has over there on the red carpet. Lyles, what are you most looking forward to tonight?
Honestly, just reliving all of these great performances that we've seen this year. I really feel like, obviously, this is sometimes a slower time of year on the sports calendar. Yeah. Still plenty going on, though. Right. Don't trip on baseball and the WNBA.
Right.
But to sort of relive all of these moments and just, again, celebrate people, too.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one because we get caught up in so many moments. So now to collect them all is the way to go, and we get to do that tonight.
It's going to be so fun. So many obviously incredible athletes going to be out of here. Some that you may not have heard of, some that, of course, we know very well. One of those guys that we know very well, Lamar Jackson, who's standing by with Cam Newton.
Man, here with no other than the Lamar Jackson, my boy. You're looking like it.
I appreciate it.
Not the grill. Oh, he got the grill, y'all. Oh, he got the grill. But it was so South Florida, and I love it. Now, I recently just made a comment a couple months ago. And you already know what I'm going with it. I said in the last 5 years, there's not been a state that produced more talent per capita than the state of Georgia. You commented. And anybody who knows Lamar, Lamar don't pop out a lot. So when I seen him comment, I was like, I got something. I struck a nerve. South Florida's finest. Talk to me.
Yes, man. What's up, bro? What you want to know?
Man, I want to know, how does the Baltimore Ravens get over the hump, bro?
I believe we just need to play our ball. You know, don't go away from our game plan. I just talked to Coach Harbaugh yesterday, actually, and he asked me the same thing, you know, and I was like, we just need to play our ball and don't think too much in going to games, big games, you know, like playoff games is win and go home. We know it's at stake. Just go in there and do what we do, and we should get over that damn hump.
I just had to take on my podcast in buckets, 3 different buckets or 3 different tiers. You was in tier 1 where nothing else matters. No MVPs, no regular season like records. It's just playoff success. Like what you have now, you have the talent backing you. You have the tenure, you have the comfort, and you have the backing where people know who you are and you know who you are.
Right.
Like, what else do you need?
What else do I need? The Super Bowl. That's the only thing I need. You know, that's been a goal of mine since I got drafted. Even before I was drafted, you know, that's always been a goal of mine, and get to the highest level of, you know, our profession and just get that championship, bringing that home to Baltimore and just bringing it home for myself. It'll mean the most to me, more than the MVPs.
Man, I told him, I made the statement, this is the best dual threat quarterback in NFL history.
Can I cut you off real quick?
Yes.
It's an honor for him to say that, though. It's an honor for Cam Newton, the one who been to the Super Bowl, the one who won Heisman, national championship, the ones who a lot of us looked up to, myself included. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
From the GOAT. You dig what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Yes, sir. We got to tap in, bro.
We are now joined by Haleigh Bryant, and if you don't know her, what are you doing? I mean,
seriously.
It's actually a problem of LSU gymnastics. She's up for 2 ESPYs tonight, Best Breakthrough Athlete and Best College Athlete Women's Sports. Congratulations.
Thank
I know
you.
It's been a whirlwind.
It has
been out here in
It has
LA.
been amazing. I mean, being nominated for 2 ESPYs is something I've dreamed about, and just getting the experience to be here with all these amazing athletes is just like, I'm going to fangirl. I know I am. I'm like, okay, got to keep it cool, but all of these amazing people here, I'm just so honored to be here. It's going to be a great experience.
Absolutely. And you said it's your first time in LA.
It is.
What are your thoughts so far?
It's awesome. I love it. I was just in New York last week, so completely different. I was like, I didn't know if it was kind of the same vibes, but no, completely different, and I love it.
So you said you're going to fangirl over some people. Who? Are we
Serena
fangirl?
Williams.
Oh,
I think if I
course.
get close to, like, I might drop down. I might pass out. I might need somebody to pick me up. Like, she's somebody I've watched since I was 4 years old. She just changed the game of tennis, and just the way she leads on and off the court is just so inspiring, and just getting to meet her, just see her dream come true.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's that way for all of us. When I heard she was, I've been trying to tell our producer we need to get her on set.
Yes.
We need to talk to her.
Sure.
Absolutely
You have
essential.
to, yeah.
So obviously it's a huge deal for you to be out here. You talked about how you're spending a lot of time with Livvy while you're out here, because she knows the ropes.
Yes.
What have you guys done so far out
We've kind of
in LA?
just hung out. She hosted a dinner yesterday, and we kind of just got, our whole team is actually here. So kind of just getting them where they need to go and just experiencing with her, because obviously she's been here. This is not her first ESPYs, and she's just been around. So she's just taking me under her wing and just kind of showing me the ropes and leading me where I need to go.
So I know that you met Jayden Daniels' mom the other day.
Yes.
This is really like an LSU
Yeah, it really is.
takeover.
It was last year, too.
Yeah, exactly.
It was.
It's so crazy. So how is it just being able to have so many Tigers out here and obviously representing your school
it's
very well?
amazing. LSU is the best college in the universe. So, I mean, I'm biased, obviously, but it's just so amazing. They just have so many opportunities for us, and it's just an experience of a lifetime, and just getting to represent those 3 letters here and just across the whole country is just a dream come true. And I love that school. They've done so much for me, and I just want to give back to them in any way I can.
Yeah, but you've also done a lot for the school. I mean, you guys won a national championship. What was that like?
It was everything we could have dreamed about and more. LSU had never won a team national championship. I've won a few individual ones, but winning that team one meant more than anything, because we worked so hard in the preseason, and just getting to do that, it was just the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Shout out to her team, by the way, right behind us.
They're right there.
Hey, guys!
So we're so excited to be here with them, and I'm just so excited to experience it with them as well.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on everything that you've done, everything that you're going to do. Look forward to seeing you in there, and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm
Have
so
fun.
excited. Thank you for having me.
Oh, Lord. Listen, I'm standing here with a former teammate. I call him Mac and Cheese.
Hey, Spooky.
You know him as Mac Jones. How we doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. Good to see you, bro. I need a dap up. Good to see you, bro.
Now, I have
good,
to
bro.
ask. I have to ask. Mentally, where are you?
I'm great. Bro, what I learned from you, have fun with this shit, bro. Have fun with it. So I
Please do.
appreciate you. I'm in Jacksonville, back home, having fun.
For sure. I have to ask this. Your former coach,
Billy
his dating choice right now. What are we doing? Like, do we approve
I
of
need
what?
your opinion first. I need your opinion first.
I'm like, no, I don't approve. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't approve. But just to see him doing what he's doing now is like,
Hey, bro. Good for him, right?
okay,
It's what it is.
okay. Knowing what you know, there's not a lot of players that have been coached by 2 GOATs.
That's true. One
Nick's-
goat, 2 goat.
Nick Saban, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
From knowing what you know now, obviously you had longer tenure with one than the other.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the similarities? Who's the overall GOAT?
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're very close friends, right? So they've been together. They call defense together. Like, it's the same defense. We
Right.
went against it every
Right.
OTA, but I don't know. They're different in their own way. Saban is very detailed, very OCD.
Right.
Belichick is very like, what do we have to do to win this game? You know how it is.
Right.
You got to throw this many completions, got to do this, got to do that. But blessing to play for both of them. And my high school coach was a great coach. And so I played with 3 GOATs. So
man, listen.
That's where I'm at.
Mac and cheese, if you haven't heard me tell you this once, twice, or 3 times, I'm rooting for you, bro.
Bro, appreciate you,
killing it.
Good to see you, dude.
Okay, well, I'll say that. All right, guys, welcome back to our set. Remember when I said that Cam Newton is going to come with, you know, the real tea on the red carpet? That's exactly what he just got out of Mac.
Man, that's, you know, he's asking Mac some questions, you know. Probably better if he asked.
Exactly.
Might get a better answer. How about that?
Exactly. So glad he asked that question.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so we are now going to present the Best WNBA Player ESPY presented by AT&T. Yeah, we told you we had some awards on this show. Let's take a look at the nominees really fast before we announce the winner, which is currently in my hand. So the nominees are, no surprise here, we got Napheesa Collier of the Minnesota Lynx, Breanna Stewart of the New York Liberty, Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun, and A'ja Wilson. There they are, right here. Let's take a look at these beautiful faces.
That's a great group.
Yeah, I was going to say 4 very worthy nominees.
I mean, truly. And I mean, even, it's been so funny, you know, we talk about the WNBA getting more attention. It's been so funny watching how many people realize Alyssa Thomas, not only is she great and was the MVP, she's playing with 2 torn rotator cuffs. Isn't
that crazy?
You know?
Listen, it's funny, if you haven't been watching the W for a long time, obviously you may not know this, but talking to AT's people, she's like, y'all always talking about my rotator cuff, but people don't know.
Right, especially with all the new eyes you have to do, because people are like, hey, like, why her free throw form and stuff like that? That's because she's playing with 2 torn, which is incredible, honestly. It is worthy of its own award.
Yeah. Also great watching Napheesa, as we mentioned, Stewie on that list as well, A'ja Wilson, all very worthy nominees, but only one can win. So let's take a look at the winner right now. Harry, I need another drum roll, please.
Is that a good drum roll? Is there a better way I could do that?
If you had actual drums. The winner is A'ja Wilson of the Las Vegas Aces.
Hard to argue that one.
Yeah.
I know we were trying to make it a Stewie, A'ja Wilson thing, you know, over the last few years.
Of course, yeah.
It is, I think, clear cut at this point. Obviously, this is for a lot of her accolades in the last year.
Right.
I would be shocked if she, and not to get ahead of ourselves here, I would be shocked if she doesn't win this award next year.
Yeah.
I mean, she is just so talented. Put up 24 and 20 last night.
Yeah, it's insane. Watching what A'ja has done, obviously we talk about what she's done on the basketball court, but even the impact that she's made outside of it, she's been one of the faces of the league for a very long time, so it's great to see her get that recognition. As you mentioned, we talked about it's been A'ja and Stewie back and forth, so good to see her finally get that recognition here at the ESPYs. Now, as we know, one of the GOATs, A'ja Wilson, one of the GOATs. One of the other GOATs, Serena Williams. Now she's hosting the ESPYs tonight, as we've mentioned. Aside from obviously dominating the red carpet, she dominated tennis for 2 decades. Take a look at this excerpt from ESPN Plus, Serena inside the arena.
It would be the best story, not only in tennis, but maybe in sports.
Raise your hand, Serena.
We were just 2 young black girls playing in Compton. This is not normally how that story goes. I looked different. I played different. I was more emotional. I was better. I was stronger. I had muscle. That was something that no one had ever seen before. Ever.
She just was on the, they just got footage from her on the 7 repeat.
Man, reporting live, and we have the young and in charge, Bryce Young, my boy.
How we doing?
I'm doing amazing. How's Charlotte treating you, bro?
Good. It's been great being out there. Love the city, love the environment, so I love that.
I want to hear from the horse's mouth himself. Obviously, what you've been able to do in college and your whole resume as a football player is nothing less than amazing. How do you get Carolina to that same frequency of winning championships?
I think it takes everyone. Accountability from all of us, from myself first and foremost, and then us all having that mindset. I think we just, day by day, making sure that we're holding ourselves to a high standard. It's a bit of a new team now, new roster, so forming that identity, creating that standard for ourselves, and then day in and day out, making sure we're pushing ourselves to reach it. It'll be a process, but I'm really excited to do that.
Former #1 pick of the draft. I mean, Bryce, as you've seen this league to be, it turns over like steep dough. You dig what I'm saying? What have you learned in your first year that you probably didn't know this time last year going into the league?
Yeah, the movement, how much people are going in and out of the building, how much things are changing. That's something that's obviously different from the levels before that. And then really I'd say just how important it is to value those reps you get, those walkthroughs, all that stuff. College, it's you're gonna practice a new play, 3-4 times. You gonna get routes versus scout team, the whole thing. You know how it is. We get a lot less reps, so having that urgency, especially early on, making sure we're on the same page, we have an identity, and creating that, making sure we take advantage of the limited reps we get, that's something that I'm definitely going to lean into.
Now, this is the thing that I do know. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people here, but this conversation is a little different. I know what you're going through. I've been where you are, the frustration and even yearning for the success, right? The city of Charlotte, the Carolinas as a whole, when they see you, what is something that you want them to know from the horse's mouth?
I just want them to know that I'm giving my all. We as a team, as an organization, we're giving our all.
Yes.
Again, I get it, being a sports fan, being whatever it is. I appreciate how passionate of a city of the states that the Carolinas are. I'm grateful for that. I love being a part of that. We don't want anything worse than want to win. We all want to we're doing whatever it takes. We're putting the work, and we're going to continue to do that. So we appreciate the passion. We love it, and I just want everyone in the Carolinas to know we're going to give our all to get where we need to be.
Absolutely. Everything great takes time. Rome was not built in one day. My man, my player, my partner, young killer in charge, Bryce.
It is time now to announce the winner for the Best College Athlete Women's Sports presented by Athleta. And to do so, we welcome in the one, the only, R.A. Chambers to the program. What's going on? How you doing?
We're just stepping out.
Yeah.
Celebrating athletes.
Yeah, of course.
Having a lot of fun.
You've been outside. I see you on the Humanitarian Awards last night. You've been doing your thing.
Very moving.
Out here in Los Angeles.
Very great.
Yeah, for sure. Killing it. Okay, let's take a look really fast at the nominees.
Just unbelievable. One of the best in the country.
The sport's all-time leading scorer. One of the best basketball players that the women's scene has ever seen. And Franklin with the kill.
Time and time again.
The best gymnast in the country.
Nobody does it like Haleigh Bryant.
That's right. Those are the 4 nominees for Best College Athlete Women's Sports presented by Athleta. We have Haleigh Bryant, who we just spoke to moments ago, Caitlin Clark on there, Sarah Franklin, Izzy Skane. Some worthy nominees in this category, guys, right?
A great group. Izzy Skane, the all-time goals leader in women's lacrosse after their win against Denver. Obviously, Sarah Franklin, National Player of the Year. I mean, it's a pretty good group.
Yeah, absolutely. Wisconsin volleyball is just, as a former volleyball player, you already know what it is.
Right.
But Izzy has been working to put lacrosse on the board. And Haleigh Bryant, what she's been able to do, I know we just talked to her, but what she's been able to do with the LSU program that has been needing this national championship and being able to secure it for them, being the anchor and not necessarily always getting the credit for it.
Yeah.
Love her. And Caitlin, we already know Caitlin.
Yeah. Right. It's been great to watch all of these women compete in their respective seasons. I do have the winner of this award right here. Drum roll, please.
Let's see it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the winner for Best College Athlete Women's Sports presented by Athleta is Caitlin Clark. Ladies and gentlemen. No
I am
surprise
shocked.
there, probably.
It blows me away. I had no idea that it was Caitlin Clark. I had no idea that all those records would just...
She's
honestly a real underdog.
Yeah, I know. I'm very surprised. I mean, honestly, Caitlin Clark has done so much, not only for women's college basketball, obviously what she's doing in the WNBA, but just women's sports in general. So she's been huge for the entirety of everything that we've seen on the women's side of the game.
What I love about her is that she is causing so many discussions around the women's game.
Yes.
Just however you feel about it, whatever side you're on about it, you're talking about it. And that's what we've always wanted. To scale up, there's going to be discussion. There's going to be controversy. There's going to be people with opinions, and that's exactly what we want. Caitlin does that, and she's great at basketball, too.
Yeah, for sure. It's been great to watch her. Yeah, she's all right. I get to see Caitlin, by the way, on Sunday when the Minnesota Lynx play the Fever.
Tune in.
I'll be on the sideline, so you're going to want to watch that. Athleta is proud to sponsor the Best College Athlete Women's Sports ESPY to spotlight a powerhouse athlete who is changing the game and inspiring others.
You already know who it is, Jayden Daniels. I mean, what can we expect from you in this upcoming season for Washington?
Man, I just say somebody's going to give it his all and have fun playing football at the end of the day. Ain't really too much, man. I can't say what the wins and losses is going to be, right. But I just know I'm going to give my all.
What are you looking forward to most?
Playing the games, playing against some of my friends that I grew up against, competing against the best. So I could go out there and prove that I'm one of the best.
Well, I'll tell you this on camera. It's not the speed of the game. It's the coverage of the game. Right. It's the little things behind the scenes. It's preparation for the game. It may not necessarily be the LSU's audience and the stage that you're used to seeing, but it gets there. Preseason is just for mental reps.
Yeah.
The first part of the season, you'll get like a rush, but one thing I do know about the NFL, you're going to play 18 games or 17 games regardless.
Yeah.
And you have to keep that same energy when you're 1-0, 6-0, or you're 0-6 or 0-17. Because, like I would always hear a coach say, you are what your film says you are, not who you think you are.
That's real.
Keep rocking and rolling.
That's real.
Hit you.
Jayden Daniels, obviously up for an ESPY tonight. We'll see if he will win. What we got about, I don't know math. What is it, 39 minutes?
Don't look at me. You have the University of Miami education. Come on, shut up. And Clemson, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Miami and Clemson, yeah. So we'll see if he's able to win his ESPY later tonight. Great to see him. You know, we've been looking at some of the things that people are wearing out here today.
Yeah.
Anybody that stood out to you at all?
I mean, you.
Wow.
Can we put the
what a co-host.
Well, I guess we can't put the hood up.
I can't put the hood up. Yeah, that's why I said look at my Instagram.
Right. It's but still, it's worth emphasizing again. Exquisite.
What is it giving? What is it giving?
You know, flawlessness.
Some people are
honestly.
some people are like it's giving Star Wars. Some people are saying it's giving like
no,
you know.
Honestly, it's like to me it is like red carpet, bold and classy.
Oh my
honestly.
gosh! Thank you, Harry.
You know, because not everybody can pull that off. I think if I came out here in a hood, I might run into some problems.
Yeah, like you'd be sweating. You're already sweating enough.
Yeah.
I feel like the hood would kind of
it'd be tough.
Make that thing go a little bit more. Okay, so there's so many awards being given out tonight. We've obviously given out some awards on our show ourselves. Let's talk about one of the awards that we're going to see, Best Breakthrough Athlete.
Yes.
Where, I mean, we've seen so many record-breaking performances, so many people that have just come on the scene that maybe we didn't know about before. The nominees for this, we talked to one of them already today. Haleigh Bryant is there.
Yep.
CJ Stroud had an amazing rookie season, to say the least. Juju Watkins, also another
and we were
person.
trying to talk to her
We just saw her walk by on the red carpet. Unfortunately, we didn't get her. She kind of slid on through.
Quickness, a part of her game.
Exactly. She already knows. She already knows what it is. So doing that out here, and of course, Victor Wembanyama. I mean,
you really can't go wrong with any of these options. Okay, I would pick CJ Stroud.
You would.
I would.
Why?
I think what he did. He surpassed literally anybody's expectation. Everybody was so locked in, understandably, on Bryce Young, which, you know, I think he's also going to have a monster sophomore season. CJ, though, truly came through this past year and showed everybody not just, hey, like, we're going to be good immediately. They are a team that people have been talking about as an AFC contender. So, CJ, he gets my nod.
Okay, so that's who you got as the winner. Obviously, he's done a lot. Oh, Amina Smith, okay, I see you, girl, out there on the red carpet. Obviously, he's done a lot, like you mentioned, for that team. And he exceeded expectations, and the team exceeded expectations because of what he was able to do on the football field. I do want to shout out, though, as I just mentioned, we just saw Juju walk by us.
Yeah.
Juju Watkins dropped 51, you guys.
Yes.
5'1". As a rookie, that's crazy. She's crazy.
She really hasn't even scratched the surface.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and for everybody that was wondering, hey, like, you know, is women's college basketball still going to have momentum once Caitlin Clark leaves?
That's the thing. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Extremely.
Because the women's college basketball game.
Mark Ingram having a good time back there.
Yeah, Mark Ingram, obviously, yelling at the top of his lungs, per usual. I feel like we're used to that. And he's in velvet. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought that was crushed velvet. It's paisley print. Anyways, we've seen what Caitlin Clark has brought to the women's game. We've seen, obviously, the question has, Paige Bueckers is obviously returning to UConn. And the question has been, is there going to be a star that's going to take the next place where
superstar level talent?
Because it's hard to contain and maintain that level of basketball basketball play, so Juju Watkins is certainly going to fill that void for sure.
And USC added pieces. They're going to be really, really dang good next year. I mean, they were great this past year. And obviously, Wemby was on that list. Look, I know that we're just now mentioning him. I mean, come on, right? I mean, breakthrough athlete, like, absolutely. Had to give some of the other guys love, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Wemby, future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, for sure. Great to see him, obviously, play in the league this year. We'll see what he does moving forward. Now, speaking of a guy, well, I was going to say a guy that has things ahead of him, things that we haven't seen. We've seen Drew Brees on the football field. He retired. Let's see what he has with Cam Newton.
Here with the legend, Drew Brees. When I was playing, it was something about the NFC South that it wasn't an off week. I had Drew Brees one week, Matt Ryan the next week. Probably the way the schedule was set up, I probably had Drew another one, depending on what it is. NFC South champs, Super Bowl winner. Drew, how we doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I see you everywhere.
Really?
Yes. Media, you're becoming a media mogul now.
I'm not a mogul. I would not say that. But I got a lot of flack from this past year of the analogy game changer versus game manager. You obviously was a game changer, giving so much opportunity. I just had a guy, Bryce Young. Bryce would not have been even looked at without the likes of yourself. I've witnessed from across the field this man carve up a defense like a Thanksgiving turkey. I mean, the preparation and going into it, you've heard too small, you've heard arm strength, you've heard these things all your life. How did you do it?
Well, see, I had guys to look up to when I came out, like Doug Flutie and others that probably got overlooked, they had to earn it each and every year because maybe they didn't have the measurables or some of the tangibles or the prototype, traits that a lot of guys were looking for. So, look, you see a league now full of guys like Russell Wilson or Bryce Young or others who aren't your prototypical guys like yourself. But at the end of the day, playing the position is so much about here and here.
For sure.
And I think we do incredible things with offensive football now. And a lot of the college game, I think, has bled over to NFL, where we're able to take offenses and totally gear them around the strengths that the quarterback, comes in with. And I think that's given guys a lot of opportunities that they might not have otherwise had.
So my last question, I always get asked, how do you look at the game now? And when you're looking at the game of football, who's your favorite player to watch?
Man, I love watching offensive football. I mean, I'll just Monday morning I'll wake up and I'll just pull up games or drives that I want to watch. Of course, I love watching Mahomes. I love watching certain offenses. I love the Dolphins offense. I love the Niners offense. Of course, I watch my old coach Sean Payton. Right? I see what the Saints are doing. C.J. Stroud is probably one of my favorite young quarterbacks to watch. I watched him a lot last year. So and look, we just have 6 draft picks in the top 12 picks, of which a lot of those guys are probably going to start or get significant playing time. So it's going to be a fun year.
So a person, this is my last one, I really mean this, but as a person who doubted critics or proved critics wrong all their life, with a different sport, what would you give words of advice to Bronny James?
Well, Bronny James needs to be Bronny James and not his father, right? He's his own man, and while he's taken everything that he's been taught and certainly the advice and guidance of his dad, at the end of the day, I think he has to be able just to kind of create his own path. And I hope that others give him that opportunity as well. Look, his dad's going down as one of the top 3 players of all time, right? And deservedly so. But Bronny James just needs to be given the opportunity to be himself.
Say less. Well, there you have it here. Super Bowl winner, everything else, multiple record holder, Drew Brees, ladies and gentlemen.
Great to see you, brother.
Thank you so much, Cam. I mean, the people are out here. I don't know who paid these people or what they're doing, but they're cheering for all the people walking on the red carpet. I mean, it makes sense. It's all the best.
Fan section.
We do.
Honestly.
Next year it needs to be like a live show with people behind us just screaming our names all day. That'd be great. It'd be beautiful. Okay, so we have Cam Newton standing by with somebody else who's the future, possibly, just like Bronny, of basketball.
So we're here with Cooper Flagg. Coop, how we doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. Great atmosphere, great environment, so I'm excited.
Who are you most excited to see?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm just excited to see it all, get this experience for the first time.
So I'm seeing a three-piece, you know what I'm saying, black on black on black. You dig what I'm saying, with the Alexander McQueens. Who would you say, athlete-wise, step in a major way?
I'm going to say basketball SGA. Shai Gilgeous, he got a nice grip. It's personal, too. He keeps it nice and, personal to himself, and he really expresses himself, so I like that.
So, obviously, there's been a lot of buzz around Bronny. You dig what I'm saying? Do you think he's going to have success? What's your thought process on that?
Yeah, I think he's a great player. They wouldn't have picked him if he wasn't. And, I think he has what it takes. He has a good work ethic, so I'm going to see what he does.
Say less. Here you have it here on the red carpet with Mr. Flagg. Appreciate you, my guy.
For sure.
All right, guys, that was a great interview. Cooper Flagg, the future of basketball, like I said.
Yeah, a lot of hype the last week.
Yeah, for sure.
Deservedly so.
Somebody else that we love?
Who's that?
If I were to live another life, do you
people see what I deal
with? Cam Newton standing by with her.
Nice.
So here with the beautiful Halle Bailey, sweetheart, what are you wearing?
Thank you. So I actually do not know. I just know that this is very comfortable, and that was the vibe I was going for.
Tell me this. Being a global star in obviously film and TV, what is your favorite sports athlete?
My favorite sports athlete?
Or who's your favorite athlete?
I think I've really just been rooting for all of the women recently. And I'm sorry, I just gotta say, my girl Angel.
Yes.
My girl Juju.
Yeah.
There's just so much amazing women that are just killing it. So that's kind of the reason I'm here, is to represent for them.
And you are representing it in a way that cannot be duplicated. The one, the only, Miss Halle. Sweet. Thank
you so much.
We are joined now by Candace Parker and Allyson Felix, who arrived on the red carpet just a moment ago in the Nissan Aria. Hey, guys.
Hi.
How you doing? You guys look, you look good. You look really good.
I would say great.
Thank you.
I said really great. Really good. So
Thank you. Thank you. We have to say that this is 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
As teenagers, we graced this red carpet, and our fashion statement was not good. So we had to step up our game. We've come a long way.
We need to find that footage. We need to find that footage for sure. But what is it like? You just mentioned, Candace, you guys have been in the game for a minute. You've seen how the ESPYs has grown. You guys have grown. You were just talking a little bit ago about being moms. So how is it just having this full circle moment for you guys?
Yeah, it's incredible. It's such a special time for women's sports, and we've been in the game for a long time. So to see all of this take place, it's really cool.
No, it's amazing. And, everybody thinks that women's sports, this is a moment. I feel like this is momentum. And it's been super special to be a part of women's sports with a friend and to see how much Allyson has accomplished and just what this next generation of young athletes are doing.
Yeah, it's been very beautiful to watch. So you guys are presenting on behalf of Nissan the ESPY for Best Athlete Women's Sports. So let's take a look really quickly at the nominees that are in this category. Of course, there's no surprise at all that Caitlin Clark is here. We got Coco Gauff, also no surprise. Nelly Korda, no surprise. And A'ja Wilson, also all in this category. What impresses you the most about this group?
Everyone is so dominant, I think you have such a range here, and everyone's just been killing it. I don't think I'm shocked at all.
I'm not shocked at this list at all. I think that this is both the present and the future of women's sports, and I feel bad for people having to choose between that group because it's super special.
And you mentioned this not being a moment, and we look at that group, and that is a phenomenal group, a group that I think in terms of recognition on a national scale, you see more. How have you seen women's sports grow over the last few years to where, again, this is not a moment, that this is something that is going to be sticking around?
Well, I think where you see the growth in women's sports is not necessarily in the skill level, but in the conversation around it. We're seeing more and more turning on ESPN and them talking about women's sports and talking about matchups and games and rivalries and records being broken. And so now more eyeballs are witnessing the greatness that has been going on the track, on the field, on the basketball court. So I think it's super special to see now people are catching up to how great it has been, because we've been yelling it from the rooftops.
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned, Candace, the fact that you guys have been here for 20 years. This is the 32nd ESPY. It's kind of crazy to think about. Serena's only the 4th woman to host this award show. Only the 2nd mom to host this award show. And Allyson, I know you've had an impact on the Olympic Village, introducing a nursery. What exactly, what went into that, and why, of course, did you want that to happen?
Yeah, I mean, just, coming back to competition with my daughter, I knew it was really challenging, and Candace really, paved the way. A long time ago, she told me that it was hard. So it's just about how can we support? I think there are a lot of ways that we can step up and make things easier, because we know that women are just as capable after they have children, and I think we need to be able to help them have those amazing performances long after.
And speaking of amazing performances, Candace, I don't mean to bring up Angel Reese breaking your double-double record. It's just a statement of fact. But with that said, what have you seen out of her and also this rookie class that has obviously garnered so much attention?
I think it's unbelievable what she's been able to accomplish. And it's been so cool to see her relish in people telling her she can't and she won't be successful. And to see her grow throughout this season has been remarkable. I mean, she's a rebounding machine, and we saw that in college, and I know that she took that fuel of people saying, is it going to translate, and has done just that in this early round. So, I mean, listen, sky's the limit. I keep saying that, no pun intended, her playing for Chicago Sky, but it's great because I know Chicago sports are going to rally around her and that team.
So you know what time it is. We're about to get ready for the Olympics, the Paris Olympics happening. You guys are not strangers at all to winning gold. But I do want to ask you, because, USA got to stay in the mix. We always, obviously, we want to stay on top every single year. How do you like the chances for both track and basketball this year?
We have a lot of depth. It's looking really good. A lot of young talent. So I think we're going to see a lot of record-breaking performances. And I'm excited to take it in now for the first time as a spectator.
Yeah, for sure. Candace, what do you think about women's basketball?
I mean, it's going to be a gold medal. I've always said this, and not to brag, but I think USA in women's basketball could win gold, silver, and bronze. And I think that, to be honest with you, not to sound cocky, I think our talent and our skill development and everything around women's basketball is just going to be showcased in Paris.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's so great to see you.
Thank you.
And by the way, I know you said 20 years ago you guys were on the carpet. Y'all look like y'all are 20 years old. So y'all might have been one. Maybe you were one when that happened, but so great to see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Be sure to turn into the ESPYs later tonight to see the Best Athlete Women's Sports ESPY presented by Nissan, awarded live on the show. More beautiful people have been showing up here at the Dolby Theater, per usual. I mean, the cape, that's a look.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of good looks. Speaking of people that look good, I mean, now it's time to share the joy presented by Ulta Beauty.
Yes.
We're joined by Livvy Dunne and Flau'jae Johnson. Y'all just came, Flau'jae. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
Gonna correct me, babes. Y'all just came and served 8. I mean, hello.
The LSU way.
That's all we know.
Listen, say less. We were talking to Haleigh about that earlier, because y'all just really take over every single year.
Every time.
Yeah.
It's at least 2 years in a row now.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. It's going to be an incredible night. LSU the only way. You know how to do it. Shout out Haleigh Bryant. Shout out Angel Reese. Shout out Joe Burrow, Jayden Daniels. LSU in the building.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, it's a huge night. You guys have been here before. You've done this before. But when you look at your careers, because, when you think about student athletes, a lot of people don't get experience, the student athlete experience in the same way that you guys both have. If you were to describe your journey, what you guys have experienced so far, what you guys have accomplished so far, how would you describe it, Livvy?
Ooh, I would say I am a completely different person than when I first started this journey, especially at LSU. I feel like LSU and the culture in Louisiana has molded me into the person I am today. And LSU just produces amazing athletes and national championships.
Period.
And yeah, I'm just so grateful.
Okay, but they also produce great rappers.
Oh yeah.
Right? Hey, you remember this time last year we were on the red carpet, we were talking about getting the collab done with Lil Wayne. We got it done. What was that like?
We got it done. It was amazing. We actually shot the video yesterday.
Okay.
We shot the video yesterday, and we're shooting a rest in Baton Rouge. It's going to be crazy. We're
Can
going
I
to
get
be
a sneak peek, please?
What? Sneak peek? I want you to be in the video. What?
She said we're going to Baton Rouge. You're in it. Hello. Who's performing tonight?
Oh, I'm performing tonight. And Lil Wayne should be there, so I don't know, but no, I'm performing. Let's get it.
Okay. Anything that we can expect in your performance?
Man, it's going to be legendary. I can tell you that. I just want to thank the ESPYs and everybody. Just giving me this opportunity as an artist that's been working, as a basketball player. The ESPYs is like the perfect platform for me to do this, so I'm just thankful.
So proud of you, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, without a doubt. And Livvy, got to ask you, Paul Skeens, did you happen to see the game today?
I was getting my glam done,
Okay.
and I had my phone propped up,
Okay.
and I was into it. Yes.
So you saw he got pulled after 7 innings. Okay, so how do we feel about that?
You know what? What he was doing was legendary because a no-hitter as a rookie is insane, first of all.
That ain't bad.
But he does throw really hard, and he did throw a lot of pitches, so save his body.
Look at that.
I'm a big advocate for that.
Yeah, that's smart. You're smart.
Yes.
I do want to ask you, too, Livvy, you're coming back for a 5th year, not done yet. Why did you decide to come back?
Well, I figured I don't want to go out on top. We made history. The girls, we all worked together collectively, and we accomplished our goal. We made school history, and I was like, why not two-peat?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Heard it here
that
first,
makes complete sense. So obviously, you guys look good today. Can you share your beauty routine? We need some tips because, we're trying to look like y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta ask Livvy. I don't even have a face routine yet. I'm trying to get it together. I'm bad.
You're serving face. I don't want to.
I'm like, how do you not have a face routine and you look like that, honey? What about you?
Honestly, Ulta came in clutch today. They helped me with my glam. My favorite thing is a good blush. I feel like that really brightens your face, makes the skin look glowy. Yeah. That's my go-to
Okay,
product.
I have to say that, if we're talking about makeup, Win Beauty by Serena Williams, that's what I'm rocking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the plug. Can't wait to see Serena tonight. I heard she's had some surprises for us tonight, too.
Yes.
What are you guys looking forward to when it comes to her hosting the ESPYs?
I don't know. I think she's like full of life. Like she knows how to control a room. She's gorgeous. Yeah. So I'm just ready to see her energy like go through the TV.
I'm excited to just be in her presence.
I heard you say that I heard you say that you might pass out.
Yes. Actually, I just saw her walk in, and they were recording my reaction when she walked in.
What were you doing?
I was getting some lips.
Mouth open. Yeah. I love that. Well, congratulations, guys. Can't wait to see you perform later.
Yes.
Are you going to be wearing this? Are you doing that?
No, I can't perform in this. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Versatile. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, we can't wait to see it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, we're coming to you live outside the Dolby Theater here for the 2020 What year is it?
24, actually.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
ESPY
Time's flying.
Awards. Time is flying.
Yeah.
It's been great, obviously, to see so many people on the red carpet, so many people showing up today. It'll be fun to watch a lot of people get ESPY awards. We've obviously given some out already today.
Getting awards.
Can't wait for that. You know, we just had greatness on our set. And we have more greatness coming here to join us. You may or may not know. No, I'm sorry. This is a household name, right? And I can't wait to ask her about what she's wearing.
Yes.
Because it's a look. What's up? Okay, you guys can't see her yet because she doesn't have her microphone yet.
Yeah, we got to get her a mic.
Doesn't have her microphone yet. All right, we're ready. Paige Bueckers in the building. Hello, sister.
Hello.
First, because we haven't actually asked anybody this.
Yeah.
We told them that they look good, but we haven't asked anybody what they're wearing because they haven't come like this.
Poppin'.
So what are we wearing today?
David Yurman jewelry. This is a kid super suit. I'm one of the first athletes that they're working with, and Jimmy Choo on the shoes.
Okay. Kid super. That's huge. That's iconic. I love that for you.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
Okay, so let's talk big picture because we all know women's college basketball. It's it. I was going to say it's her. That's literally what it is. Watching you since you were a freshman has been great to watch. But just watching how the game has grown in your career at UConn, what has it been like from your perspective?
It's been amazing. I just see the growth of popularity, of just accessibility to the sport. I've always said women's sports have always been great, but I feel like people are really starting to understand that, respect that. So it's just amazing and truly grateful to be a part of.
And I think, Paige, the thing that is so interesting about your particular story, came out hot freshman year, injuries the past couple of years, and then to come back this year and have the year that you did. I mean, what was that like for you? I know that couldn't have been easy.
It was tough. It was a mental journey. I grew a lot in my faith during that time. And I think life is all about how you come back from setbacks and how you respond to adversity. And for me, I was able to have a platform to show kids and younger people in the next generation that everything is not always sweet. There's going to be tough times in life, but it's how you respond and how you battle back that says a lot about you.
It's going to be so fun to watch you guys play this year. I know, it feels like it just ended. We're ready for it to start again. When you look forward to this upcoming season, what are you most looking forward to?
God willing, having a full roster and just being able to play with everybody and just compete, have fun, and just enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be great. So great seeing you. You look good. Can't wait to see you on the basketball court.
Man, I was
you guys
feeling
look
all
great.
right.
Listen, everybody's been coming up here just absolutely serving and just kind of showing us out. So thank you for doing that. So great seeing you, Paige.
Appreciate you.
Great to see you guys. Thank you.
See you later. All right, I believe that our friend Cam Newton is with a guy who is very used to winning championships. Draymond Green. Cam?
Yeah, you already know what we got going on. Draymond Green, ladies and gentlemen. Draymond Green. You're looking like it, but I have to ask. Clay.
Oh, man, Clay, you know what? We did some great stuff together. I was telling someone the other day, like, we had a great run, 12 years. I'd rather us be remembered as dominant as we were and the champions that we were than trying to just piece it all together and go out limping. Like, so I'd rather be remembered as the guys who changed the game of basketball, not the guys that held on to it too long.
Big fact. I think, Willie, the question has to be asked, bro, and I must talk to a person that's inside the source. Is the dynasty dead, bro?
The dynasty is never dead because dynasties don't die. Dynasties are made, they live on forever, so it could never be dead.
Yes, sir. Now, lastly for me, bro, coming from a person who's using their platform to speak their truth in their own way, obviously you've been able to do that same thing in season, out season, creating unbelievable content. Talk about just athlete-generated content right now, bro.
I think athlete-generated content is the future. You know, when you look at it, everyone always say cut out the middleman. It's not necessarily looking at it, to me, as cutting out the middleman. It's what better story to tell about me than from me. And I think guys have realized that. And I must tell you, I respect what you do. I love your show. One of the things that really pissed me off is when people try to take away your legacy and what you've done, the MVP of the NFL, all the things that you did. So I want you to know, brother, get your flowers from here. You're a legend, you're a Hall of Famer, brother, and I appreciate you, my dog.
Man, listen, we have to link up. We have to create content. Now, I can say now, how crazy it sounds that I'm a YouTuber. Draymond Green.
With a resume.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's time now for the juiciest moments in sports presented by Simply Spiked. You guys remember this moment, and if you don't, I don't know what you were doing. This is a game winner versus Tennessee. Camila Cardoso, an absolute bucket who had never shot a three-pointer in her career until that one. I mean, that's a good time to get it done.
There's literally not a better time. Moment two, Messi scoring a game-winning free kick in his Inter Miami debut. Obviously, everybody knows Inter Miami, Christine, as your favorite soccer team.
Yeah, of course, the 305, Till I Die. All my friends were really excited about this one. I never got to see Messi in person down in there in the 305. That's very unfortunate. You know what's not unfortunate? What Kristen Juszczyk did this entire NFL season. She's been doing it for a long time. We just started taking notice. If you haven't been paying attention, you saw Taylor Swift walked in with that Travis Kelce jacket. She does this. She's been doing it for a minute, and we should probably get hooked up with some, maybe sometime soon. Yeah.
Certainly don't regret the outfit decision, but yeah, I think it would be a good thing for next year. Moment four, Ricky Pearsall, the people at Florida call him Pretty Ricky. Pearsall crazies, one-handed grab. A lot of people thought he might have went early, but I'll tell you what, Rookie of the Year candidate right there.
I'm so disappointed that you didn't know that Pretty Ricky was a group.
I did.
We knew that Caitlin Clark was going to be on this list. Duh. She broke the NCAA women's basketball scoring record. I don't know why you're laughing. But she was an absolute bucket, and she did it on that logo 3, which is honestly the best possible moment that you could get that. Absolutely not surprised that she's on this list. The V Foundation continues to be an important part of ESPN's fight against cancer. All funds raised through the ESPY's programming will go to the Stuart Scott Memorial Cancer Research Fund at the V Foundation. And stay tuned for a special announcement regarding the V Foundation during tonight's ESPY show.
So here we are, Jaylen Brown. Have we named the trophy? What's the trophy's name?
Larry O. Larry O'Brien.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
But you ain't got no nickname for it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, home team. You can't just be like.
What you got for it? What you got? What you got?
I mean, that's the partner. You know what I'm saying? I can't even touch it because I ain't even that. You know what I mean?
Parlay.
Yeah, I know that. But listen, bro. Real question. How do you feel about the USA team right now, bro?
What you mean?
Why aren't you there? Do you feel away?
I don't really got no comment. You know what I mean?
No, come on, home team. Come on, bro.
I got my beautiful day right there, so.
Oh! He's trying to deflect, ladies and gentlemen, and she's a stepper. Now, if we want to go there, who steps more, you or her?
Who steps more? Definitely her. You know what I mean? But
agreed.
I do my thing too.
Absolutely.
Definitely her.
So, do you think, like right now, we've seen so much growth with team success, obviously with personal success. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a man of my word. I did not think you guys had the tenure to boss up like y'all did, and you put the world on notice. From you, what's next for the Boston Celtics for you, bro?
For us, we keep winning. We developed a culture, built a brotherhood, so we do our best to keep that intact, and we keep winning.
So, last question for me. Are we going to spare Bronny if you had, like, are we talking smack? Are we, you know what I'm saying, like, what are we doing? You going to deflect that one too? Like, what are we, like, come on.
Wait. What's the question?
The question is, if you see Bronny James on the court, are you sparing him or are you going to give him a two-piece and a biscuit?
Well, I mean, like, whoever's in front of you, it's your job to do what you do.
Are we talking smack? What's the first thing you're going to say when you see him?
What's the first thing I'm going to say? I'm not going to say nothing.
Oh, my God, Jay.
What I got to say? We got the champion. What I got to say?
We got Larry O. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ain't nothing to say.
Let's say less. He coming here stepping. I mean, he stepping and flexing. Make sure he don't pull nothing. You dig what I'm saying? With so much sauce, elegance from Atlanta, too. You dig what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, Jaylen Brown.
Yes, sir.
Get you mad, bro.
All right, so people are now filing in to the Dolby Theater as we get closer and closer. What are we, about 8 minutes away before Serena Williams takes that stage? As the host, it does look really good. Cam is standing by again with another special guest.
So I got to make sure my posture is on point, like Stacey Adams with my dog, Keenan Allen.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing, man. Same old in this beautiful city.
Beautiful.
You know.
But check this out, though. It's a new transition for you, bro.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, you know I'm ready. Football's football, no matter where you play. You know that. But I'm excited for the environment, the city, the love. I'm back on the South Side where the tradition is felt. You know what I'm saying? You feel a lot of love, so I'm excited for it.
But you're the vet now.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You had the luxury of having a veteran quarterback coming into the league and obviously nurturing a baby in the league now. So this is no new position for you. What is something that the world or the sports world hasn't found out yet about Caleb Williams?
He's young. I think being a one of the best guys in college, you see a guy and you expect him to not make mistakes, not have those games, and not always supposed to respond. He's always the quarterback position. Sure. They always expect you to be the top guy at all times, and sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, especially when you get into the league, the NFL. It's hard. It's hard to come in and learn the knowledge, snap count, pre-snap reads, defensive coverages. Everything is hard. So it's just hard to figure it out. It's going to take some time. And so you got guys like me, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, and the veterans.
You got my old rookie, DJ. And he's in good hands, obviously, with you, bro. How far are the Chicago Bears from being a playoff contender?
I think we're right there. Obviously, the defense is second to none. Playing them last year was always tough. They've been together for quite some time, so they're already, have the chemistry. Like I said, the offense, we got so many weapons.
Yes.
We just gotta get on board, and everybody gotta get on the same page.
Man, I tell you like this: from going to Chicago for a moment, brief time, the Bears, they are in search and they are yearning for winners, bro. Yeah. Major luck to you, Keen. Keep rocking, bro.
I appreciate you, baby. It is.
Now, about 6 minutes away from the start of the 2024 ESPY Awards.
Yes.
It's going to be great. Look at all these people in here. A lot of these people are on the red carpet. Cam talked to a lot of people.
Right.
We talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, put in work.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be so exciting. So far,
excellent.
Best part, of the show?
Best part? Oh my gosh. I mean, talking to literally everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's what this event is all about, celebrating everybody. We've got to celebrate a lot of people, and obviously will as the night progresses.
Yeah, for sure. T.O. behind us, by the way.
Yes.
Hey. Okay, Monica McNutt also back there. Amina Smith back there. Those are our colleagues, so we have to shout them out. Another one of our colleagues, he's over there standing next to the AC, because he didn't have AC this whole time. It is Cam Newton, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, 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 hello.
I'm trying. Oh, my goodness. Harry, Christine, how are you guys feeling?
We feel good. My feet hurt. I'm not going to lie. My feet, I got to take these shoes off.
Your feet hurt?
So Cam, here's how it's been going. Every time you've been doing an interview, you guys can't see it on camera. I've been waltzing on over here. You got to open the jacket up, cool off a little bit.
Well, I'm hot.
I'm feeling all right.
I'm hot. I mean, I'm looking like it, but I'm still hot. You see what I'm saying? So, you guys, it's been fun. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure just to see so much talent, and we've seen everybody, as we say it from where I'm from, we've seen some steppers today.
Okay. I like that you said that, because a stepper, first of all, can you just give everybody the actual definition of stepper?
Okay, so it's not a stepper, it's a stepper.
Stepper.
So, you know, when you walking like it, you know, you feeling like it, and you just stepping. They hear you, but it's like a, you know, a figure of speech.
Okay.
You know, I stepped a couple times.
It's really this. I know this is bothering you because Christine hates when I give Atlanta love, and we got more.
No,
Atlanta
I don't
than
hate it, but he does
you.
it too much.
No, it's never.
Listen, this is why.
Okay, Miami.
I'll be. Shut up. I'll be over here, and he'll be like, "So Atlanta," and I'm like, "I'm here too." Okay.
Jay-Z has a saying that says, "If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere." It's really supposed to be, and if you can make it in Atlanta,
okay, so have your little moment then. Okay,
you already know.
Go for it.
Shout out to everybody from Atlanta. You dig what I'm saying? 44770-678, all that. You know, 47. Did I mention that?
470. All right.
Like Atlanta is Wakanda, so let's stop playing with it. You dig?
That's the moment? That's what y'all needed?
I'm done.
Okay.
Well, we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
We'll save the rest for later.
So, Cam, as you mentioned, you saw some steppers today. Who do you think has been the best dressed?
Wow.
Best question of the night, honestly.
I would say Lamar for me.
Okay.
It was just the small details, and then understanding I'm big on being authentically you.
Yeah.
Man had a grill.
Yeah.
Can you take this grill? I said, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, with the Gucci. And then Jayden Daniels, a young stepper in the making, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, Jaylen Brown.
Hey, Jaylen. Shout out Wheeler High School.
Yes.
Shout out Wheeler.
Atlanta.
Right.
And his lady.
I was going to say Kaiser came. She came correct.
Yes.
And so let me,
done.
I like to, this is a digital show, so we can talk about this. So we found out, low-key, the public found out that Kaiser was with Jaylen at the parade, right? So now she comes correct on the red carpet.
Yes.
They're following him with the MVP trophy.
Yes.
Like, that's a stepper.
A big step.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And this is the thing, too. I asked him, he's been media trained.
Yeah,
because I asked him, how does he feel about not being on the USA team? You would have thought he was out here playing basketball the way he Euro'd out of that question, because I know it's on his mental.
Yeah, for sure.
And just to know that 3 to 4 other of his teammates are there.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
And he's Finals MVP.
Come on now.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
A little snub. It's
Deserving.
fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so we're about 2 minutes away from the ESPYs starting. Anything that you're most looking forward to tonight?
Yes, Serena Williams.
Honestly.
And just knowing she can't lose.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm excited to see her. I just know she got something in her bag.
Oh, she does.
She does.
That it's like, oh, y'all thought I was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not a half stepper.
No.
She's a big stepper.
Yeah.
And while you trying to spell out stepper, make sure you hold down the shift bar too. That's gonna make everything all caps.
Wait, hold on.
Exclamation point.
Hold on.
I know it may have went over y'all head.
Hold on.
No, we got you.
We can't type like you can. That's the thing.
I mean, nobody can.
Nobody can. So, but we'll try. All caps. How do you spell it, by the way? Is it STEPPUH or PPA?
Are you talking about my fun, or are you talking about just in general? But yes, it's STEPPA.
Yeah.
Asterisk, // through.
See.
Underline, italicized, and bold, exclamation point, and then the emoji, exclamation point, the red one and the yellow one.
There you go.
Thank you for the rundown on that. That's exactly what we needed.
Hey, that type of precision, that's what made you great.
You got to know.
You know
yeah. Well, it has been a very good time out here.
Yes.
We're sweating. We get to go inside, guys.
It's cool in here. Like,
I know you were on the red carpet, but you look good. There's no sweat coming down your face, so it's great.
Yeah, I got
Harry's
that problem.
struggling. It's been so Glorilla. I'm so sad we didn't get her on our show.
Yeah, Glow.
It's unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for watching the 2024 ESPYS Red Carpet Show presented by Nissan. You know what to watch now. Turn your TV to ABC and watch Serena Williams take over the ESPY Awards. I can't wait. I heard she got some things up her sleeve. You're not going to want to miss it.
It's 95 degrees out here.
I ain't got no...